If reality doesn't exist as we know it, and nothing is real until it's observed, then why is it that we all generally agree on the basics of reality? We don't question that other people see things approximately the way that we do, or that the person standing next to us in line is in fact a human. We have to take certain things for granted to function, and this is what's called consensus reality. Consensus reality exists within and because of the quantum field, which we all have access to, though we're generally not aware of it any more than we're aware of the atoms and molecules moving at light speed in and around our bodies. This shared base reality is why we can both agree that an apple is an apple, rather than you seeing a pear or a shoe while I see an apple. This mutual experience of the world is rooted in the principles of observation, such as the observer effect and the quantum field. At the quantum level, particles don't have fixed properties until they're observed. Instead, they exist as probabilities, a kind of what-if soup of possibility. When we observe something, like an apple, our act of observation collapses this soup into a single state, a red apple, for instance. This process, known as wave function collapse, doesn't just define the apple in that moment, it also anchors its appleness into the quantum field, making it available for others to perceive as well. The quantum field becomes a vast library of previously collapsed states, things that have been observed and defined from apples to the moon. This shared framework is what allows us to interact with the world and with each other without constant confusion. Imagine if you saw a pear where I saw an apple. We'd spend all day arguing about what's real, and life would be far too chaotic to enjoy. Instead, our collective reality is remarkably coherent because it's built on the accumulation of countless observations reinforced over time. The moon doesn't disappear when you're not looking at it because it's already been observed and anchored into the field. Similarly, the apple in your hand retains its red color, not because someone is actively watching it, but because its state has already been stabilized in the shared quantum framework. This perspective offers a simple yet profound insight. Reality as we know it isn't just out there. It's a collaborative process shaped by our interactions with the quantum field and the collective history of observation. And that shared understanding makes the world not only functional, but also fun, because without it, we'd spend all of our time wondering what the hell everyone else was talking about. I hope you enjoyed this exploration into the quantum. If you'd like to learn more, you know where to find me.